Hello, welcome back to the FTS for race number 18. Take a quick look at qualifying up and down the board, and we will get ready to roll here. This is ZenJoltis, the plate track to end all plate tracks. The monolith of racing, 4.292 miles a lap. And now we take the green flag to kick off the NASCAR 250. This is just gonna be slipstreaming is gonna be your biggest friend here. Spock with the pole. Let the cars roll out. Several lanes of action being taken. Unsurprisingly, you're seeing a lot of the formation in the second lane though, but you make your money around the bottom. All 42 cars steaming off into the pack we now know. Take a look at Good If You're Not Bad making time around the bottom. An amazing job to be done there. Well, where you're going to cycle around here. A 14th Darkest Presence just in the pack, trying to get draft. Stuck in the middle. See other cars like Morshoe, Dirtman 5, the Puff, they're all going high side back, same as Iris. And Fred Jones maintaining decent pace to stay where he is. Seems like none of the playoff drivers are really comfortable here. And, you know, I get that when your fate is in the hands of the entire field, it does not feel good. But these packs are epic to watch nonetheless. I've seen the bottom lane prevail. Billy Mays getting that going. 28 a fire truck finds himself in a bit of a gap there. Not sure where he's going. Is big wrecker Brown. Huge out. Several cars involved. More cars involved. Later down the field. 45 and they're still wrecking, trying to figure out their way around. That was a huge incident. We see some survivors here as wow. Wowie wow. Lap 2 and it's huge. You see dump truck just violently rolling, and then Hans and another group comes and takes them all out. Benny Scholes spinning out. Dirtman 5 getting hung up. Good If You're Not Bad was in the initial spin. He actually got clipped there as Cheese Lake and Fred Jones both come out. Darkest Presence, dump truck, both involved. More shoes upside down. 84 of Iris made it through part 1, but then Hans comes sliding back up, and for seconds, Iris dodging Star. Iris does a decent job getting through. And the only other driver I can think of, if a 25 of the Puff, kind of going through the middle there. Let's just helicopter cam it off the 25, since it seems like that's probably where the best view of the wreck is. It all starts with Travis Scott making that move, and then that just chain reaction so many cars. And look at this. Benny Scholl there, Iris there. I think Benny Scholl's going to take a big hit for the truck there. Iris makes a little contact with Star, but look at that 25. How you're going to get through there? You just Harry Houdini right through the fucking middle, and you're God. Dirtman 5. He's trying to see it, but then he just gets hit and slides it right in there. The 30 of Hans was running ahead there, and he just slides out and slides back into traffic, gets right into it. Oh my God. So many wrecked cars. Lap 2, it's the big one. I want to see something. I want to see it on board. 25 of the puff. If you can get through this one, you're fucking Houdini right here. Like, there is... The pocket folds in around you, but you keep your composure. Look at this. Look at it. Finds that gap right there. Right there. He's gone. He's gone. He's good. He's so there. 84 of Iris gets an on board as well. Iris was a couple rows back and has the benefit of being able to stay low, but you see Hans sliding there. That's going to come back up and take out more guys. Star right there, getting a little spun, but 84 all right. 14 at Darkest Presence. That's not going to end well for him at all. You see, he's up there. He's actually kind of closer to the front. He just gets turned, and then you just see so many trucks just end over end right there. Dump trucks roll. $14 rather frustrated with the results there as cars come down pit road. A little contact between Fred Jones and Darkest Presence. Dump truck out. There'll be a lot of playoff drivers who are going to be regretting this one. So let's talk about who's left in here. 27 cars still on track. Morshoe's out. And he's out pretty far down the running order. Benny's out. Dump truck is out. Those 3 playoff drivers failed to keep. There's still 5 playoff drivers out there still chucking. Dirtman 5. Iris. The Puff. Darkest Presence, and good if you're not bad. But Billy May's going to lead him back to the line. See green flag back out. See how this stacks up now. Plenty of spinners, but not too many heavy hitters, to say the least. But some drivers did get their damage as the trickling of cars in the back, just to see how many even retained the lead pack. It seems like everybody back to about Howard Pavilion can get it, but the 14, nobody's helping the 14 right now, so that's just depressing for his hopes right there. They're trying to string a line, just line up and just log laps, try to get back in the lead group, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. Got plenty of underdogs in the lead group who are still searching for it. Billy Mays, Wenda, Travis Scott, Willie Stroker, Hampter. There's a lot of underdogs to be had here. Henya in the 41. You see Darkest Presence back there trying to just stay in this draft, but it's just not working for him. Dirtman 5 barely hanging on by a thread here. And all of us started, I think, contact relatively with like Travis Scott being the first truck. That's what really started the huge one here. That changed the complexity of this race. And there's still plenty of time. These drivers need to realize that there's no point in getting all riled up again, only to crash again because you just survived a very devastating crash. So you're still racing. You're still on the track. Your reward is to take it easy. Log laps. Get good field position. Everybody still on track is still on the lead lap, for now at least. So we'll see how it plays out. You see him back there, you see those trucks hanging on like Fred Jones. Good if you're not. Oh, that's up force actually. Dirtman 5 losing the main draft here, and I think a couple others might as well. So you see them like where they are in the points. I definitely think the big loser here is for 16. But you want to try to get as many points to gap the 47, to gap the 1. To put those two drivers in a hole because those drivers, they're capable of winning and have had wins in the past. So you want to suppress those guys in points. And the big winners here in the playoff wise is clearly Iris and the Puff. Those two are going to get a big haul of points if they can stay in the lead draft. Potentially even punch a ticket, which is the ideal circumstance for these drivers. 9 at Howard Pavilion. A bit of a wasted season with too many DNFs, but the 9 still kicking as ever. 41 of Henya tried to make a move there. It didn't quite work out. Just stay in the draft. Miku Nakano just kind of trailing that draft with Fred Jones. Both of them trying to stay in it. I see so many busted cars and broken dreams. Yeah, 35 didn't even make the round, and he's already out again, so sucks to be him. Now, Willie Stroker having a decent race, but look at this. The top 2 are pulling out. Iris and the Puff just both racing incredibly hard to try to secure this ticket to the Final Four. And the points haul is going to be huge. I'm running out of talking points. Give me a driver who I can talk positively about. Dave Matthews, he's Just kind of been hanging out in this lead pack. Hasn't really been making too much noise, but a survivor nonetheless. Looking for more. Yeah, you see the 3. Yeah, that 3 had a run-in with the 52. He's in the lead group as well, but I think both of the Friesen trucks are avoided more of the damage than some of the stragglers back there. Iris, not really sure what to do with Iris. Not really sure like what Iris can do here. Like, obviously needs to stop following the 25 if wants to make a pass, but going high is not the ideal play. So you're going to need to do some alternative trickery to get around him. And everyone's just pushing as hard as they can. The back 3 trucks, purple bottom, Donald Trump, good if you're not bad. They're just trying to stay lead lap right now at this point. The 84 is back to the pushing point. Try to push the 25 out as far as you can, and then rely on something coming from behind. Butterpants willing to make the move, but not gonna force the issue on the 84, which is fine and all for that position, but you're not passing the 25 if you can't force the issue on the 25. Meanwhile, update with the back of the pack. Dave Matthews is struggling to stay afloat, whereas Fred Jones and Miku Nakano have lost contact with the leaders. With a slower truck, like one unlucky rebound from the top lane getting sent back can destroy your chances of staying in the lead group, since the more streamlined they are, it seems like they go a bit faster that way, but once they get like fighty and all wide, that's when they slow down. And the drivers, they're peaking because they want to pass. Oh, around goes Pavilion in the 9. Oh, that's his damage. Hampter involved. Travis Scott, end over end. Huge incident there. That is absolutely going to bring out a yellow, as we have to wait for the drivers to get back around to the checkered flag to see who gets back to the line first. It looks like the 25 has been the Pied Piper, but these drivers are looking to be pretty bingo on fuel, so whether or not they can make it is... They did pit on the first caution, so I think they have a couple extra laps than expected, but I think you're going to have to come down sooner rather than later. But I do think that this caution, they'll do a caution lap, and then they'll make their final pit stops, and they'll be green to the end. You know, unless another wreck happens, then that would be unfortunate as well. But, yep. 25 back to the line. Oh, Razor losing contact. I think Razor might be out of fuel. We'll check back in with those guys later. We have a caution to investigate. It's Travis Scott. It is absolutely the 97. You see him go into the corner, actually goes up a lane into Bendy Straw, and that's what takes... That's when the 19 actually. Pavilion in the wall, Hampter Got contact in his spinning. Travis Scott, end over end. Man, that 97 got torn the fuck up. As coming to rest. Damage on the 46 as well. Looks like everyone's fine now. It looks to be the case. I think everybody's fine. The pace, actually. We got some takers in the back. Hampter, Ogon, Presence, Coin, Good If Not Bad, Donald Trump. The situation should be fine. There's nothing different about the strategies of these drivers. Travis Scott Pavilion out of the race, obviously. 25 cars on track lead lap. Hampter still in the race, just with that damage. So what I'm wondering is, for these 25 drivers, what's the next step late in this race? You're coming with less than 10 to go, and I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. Here comes the restart. 25 leads them to green. There they go. Back to the point. They roll. Everybody's trying to get the most out of their start right now. Drivers peaking. Back to about 200 right now. And the draft, trying to get the early draft on that, when that line, those drivers initially trying and failing to keep up. But the main draft is what's really important at this point. They're getting more competitive now. When they see the finish closer in sight, you want to start brawling for it. But still remember that with how long a lap is here, you kind of want to just stick around and try to time your move, so to speak. They're 3 deep behind the Puff, which is a bit concerning, trying to defend all lanes at once. But if you try to get that draft from those guys in the lane that are more organized, then you could potentially defend both, like, do the top-bottom strategy, which is working. Line up at the top, and you have Spock, you have Iris, you have Obama 4, and now Star joining that lane. That's like a lot of really good pushers. So maybe we've reached an impact point where it's Tough to make that pass there. The 52 of Razor trying to Superman on the bottom, but like, I don't think you could do that. I don't think that's kind of a fair assessment of situation. Butterpants is trying so hard, man. The 56 has Willie Stroker, his friend, his accomplice, just pushing that lane so much, but nothing. I think this is it. You see Spot go 3 high. This could be it. You break up that top lane and you get the bottom rolling. You can make that pass. Oh, but then, the 56 goes with him. Just keeps providing an impenetrable defense that the 25 is more than welcome to take full advantage of. The energy is not there anymore. Like, nothing can really happen. With all the green flag left to run, there's still some time left. And you see Iris really trying to hustle that lane down low, but you're running out of friends. All your friends are off pace or wrecked out of the race. I'm not sure what can be done here to spicing this up. Stroker trying to make the bottom lane work one position at a time. And the 61, he knows how to get it done at plate tracks. He won Rusty's Chicken Farm, and he's looking to get it done again here at ZenJoltis. So Stroker is one of the ones to watch. But it looks like it's just nothing that can really do against the march of inevitability at this rate. Lanes are more single file than ever. And I don't know how these drivers jump out of line. They don't go together. They don't jump out together. They jump out as like every other driver. So maybe it's a hopeless boss fight for the rest of the field here. Coming to 4 to go. Willie Stroker and Butterpants continue to try to crack this enigma here, but doesn't look like anything is solid and sold yet. And they're losing trucks as well. Like, we're less than 15 in the main. We're like 12 left in the main pack. Oh, they opened up on the 25. This is huge. Billy Mays cuts his way open. Opens up this race wide. Hey, you know what they say about leading at plate tracks? When you're wide open like that, that tank is going to burn faster than everyone else's. All I'm going to say is I think the 25 probably shouldn't be bad on fuel, but if he's not, then you know why. But so far he's sticking in with these guys. It is a full frontal assault of trucks looking to finish this race, shuffling those positions around. Spock to the point with 3 to go. 43's had an underwhelming season, but this could be his one. This could be his ace in the hole. 15 of Curbio. Having some push. Looking like Razor trying to be the pusher. Just not. It's not there for the 52, it seems. As he's getting passed around pretty badly here. Obama 4 could get his first win. If he could finish off strong. There are more single files than ever here. Curbio looks low. And Razor is fighting back. Look at the lanes being fought over. Everybody is just in their block, pushing as much as they can. Time is slowly running out. Look at these two on the bottom. They're trying some sort of tricks. Not able to get anything rolling here. 2 to go. There's even 19 on pit road. Might be for an unrelated incident, but not sure. It's just everybody's spacing out right now so much. I think everybody's setting themselves up for one final burst to see what can happen. Like, the game is a matter of inches right now. 84 of Iris looking to settle the deal here between herself and the 43. Just has to try and save up the speed here. Look at Curbio dipping. Everybody's all around. Oh, the Puff. Maybe he wasn't that good on fuel. He has to come down pit road as we take the white flag. Maybe all that leading wasn't good for his tank. This is big for the 25. The 84 breathes a sigh of relief, knowing the playoff pressure is off of Iris. Now the question is, can anyone get to Spock at this moment? That is big if you can. So many runs have tried to form up, but nothing has stuck on the board of catching the 43 when he made it out front. Oh, the 84 makes a move. Iris to the low side. This is it. 84's got clearance. Iris is good. Butterpants in the 56 got something to say about it. Both trucks side by side. Maybe the 84 out. 84's out. There's something. Driver's bingo on fuel, scrambling, trying to make it to the line. Butterpants. As the crowd does the roar. The 56 has won ZenJoltis. Heartbreak. So many of these trucks that were close to making it or didn't make it, having to settle for less than their best. Everybody filing in. Everybody who didn't crash out made it. Absolutely dejected for the 25 team. They had this race in a bag, in a gift bag. And they screwed the pooch so fucking hard. 56 is going to celebrate big time. Razor was able to finish, and so was Curbio. They pulled down pit road with a lack of fuel, but that was some shit. Oh my god, that was amazing. Well, for some people at least. Overall, here's everybody's finishes at the races. What a plate race. That is all for this race. We'll see you next time. Take care.